Howdy, this is Lemmy with Dorman Products, here to talk to you today about the aluminum oil filter adapter we've just brought out for Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram vehicles with a Pentastar engine. This is the factory oil filter housing on these engines, which sits in the intake valley of the V of the motor. Now, it wasn't particularly long before we observed that many 3.6s and 3.2s needed their housings replaced. You may have noticed the exact same thing. You may have also noticed your local dealer being backordered in these things from time to time. You can usually see the leak forming down by the filter unit, or on some vehicles, oil will actually pool in the valley and kind of leak to the back of the engine. If you're standing underneath the car, you might even think the car has a main seal leak. After analyzing the broken units, we found a few different failure modes. Now, these pieces are made of polymer. Some of them warp at the base and leak, others begin to seep at the ultrasonically welded plugs, some fatigue so badly that a standard filter replacement generated enough torque to crack the housing. It became pretty clear this piece could stand some improvement, so we delivered it. We created a solution for this housing that outperforms the factory item by a long shot. Let's break out what you'll find in the box. Now, the crown jewel here is this aluminum housing. The precision of the casting is immediately obvious as soon as you slide this thing out of the box. Our on-car durability testing has shown that heat and engine oil don't affect the metal in the same way it does the plastic pieces. Note we have standard steel plugs installed here too to eliminate that source of a leak. No welded plastic. These filter adapters are also made right here in Pennsylvania. New housing mounting hardware is included with instructions along with torque specifications in there. Also, we include the manifold gaskets you're going to need upon removing this piece, as well as fresh mounting gaskets for the adapter and cooler you're going to swap. Now, some of the things you're not going to find in the box are the sensors or the oil filter cap or the oil cooler. Those items just don't fail at nearly the rate the housing does. Not including them allowed us to keep the cost of the kit down and allows you to return OEM quality parts to service, saving your customer a couple of bones. While some techs might replace the faulty filter housing with an OEM one, that may prove to be an expensive choice. The replacement is highly likely to fail again, meaning you have to charge your customer labor all over again to purchase and install the same silly part that failed previously. Or you can solve the problem for good with this OE fix housing. Let me walk you through an installation on one of these real briefly. These fit a lot of vehicles, but the installation is pretty similar across platforms. In most cars and trucks, you're going to pull the engine's beauty cover, and you may need to remove the air snorkel and get the throttle body out of the way. Then you're going to pull the upper intake manifold. You'll take off the coil wiring harnesses in most cases. After that, the lower intake manifold gets removed. Finally, the old oil filter housing can be taken out after disconnecting the final coolant hose. Now, once you get to the bench, you're going to remove the oil filter cooler, sensors, and the oil filter cap and transfer those over to the new upgraded housing. Reseal everything and then reinstall everything in the same order in which you took it out. It's just that easy, and for each vehicle you fit with our kit, you can be sure it's fixed for good. Your customer is going to spend less money on parts and labor over the life of an average Pentastar engine, which is exactly what our OE Fix products are designed to do. Thanks for checking out our video on the ultimate solution to leaking Pentastar engines. If you need any assistance, don't forget our tech line is always here to help. I'm Lem, I'm out of here.